Hello everyone, welcome back to Hero Wars Guide. In today's video I want to talk about the new pet season that we have coming soon. I have some but not all of the information, and there are some pieces where I've got little bits of information that will allow me to make some guesses, but not known yet for sure. So for example, I know this new season is going to be back to 28 days long, and I know that we will be able to give the ticket as a gift to guildmates, but I don't know whether that's going to be discounted, and for that matter, I don't know the price of the original ticket, although I would guess that with a return to 28 days that it will be $45 for the original purchase, but that again is just my guess. There has been a new feature suggested relating to this season. Specifically, I think they mentioned some kind of adventure in the teaser for the season. And there is text within the locale data files that say, soon you'll be able to explore a new map with explorer's moves. And so while that sounds kind of like an adventure, maybe something like the Great Storm kind of map, I can say here in the rewards that I have on screen, or summary of the rewards from the 70 level ticket, we will be getting, in various amounts throughout the season, a total of 32 of Explorer moves. And so the fact that it's exactly 32, and the combination of that and the fact that it would be easier to just reuse what they already have instead of building something new, that is leading me to expect that this isn't really going to be what I would call an adventure at all. I think it is more likely to be just a reskin of the Forgotten Treasury Vault, which is a reskin itself of the cybercon vault, where we will probably just be flipping over tiles with these 32 explorer moves or archaeologist keys or whatever. So there's plenty of room for me to be wrong on that fact, but force me to bet, my money is going to be on copy-paste rather than build something new. So while that piece will be a little bit of a mystery until at least the live stream tomorrow, most of the other rewards are straightforward, and they're actually, I think, a pretty good list. Most of the reward types here are among fairly high value resource types, and there is a pretty good number of them. I'll do a little bit of a deeper look at the value of the ticket here at the end, but just a few highlights here. We have 5,100 chaos particles, so that's a very nice quantity. A few thousand of each of the skin stone types, although curiously strength is 3,000, where the other two types are 2,000 each, which is odd because strength is the one that everyone needs the least of. But whatever, still good resource types. We do have on the Asgard side the choice of materials for most of them. However, the insignia level is random instead of choice. Whether that was intentional or a mistake, I don't know. And then we also have the Gift of the Sanctuary returning as the grand prize for the season. That, I think, is a really nice prize for just about anyone, because it could be worth about 200,000 emeralds by itself, if that is used to level up a pet that is at the final level and not yet charged up at all. Or if you have all the pets maxed out, I believe you can exchange them for 100,000 emeralds. And then we have, as kind of mini grand prizes, this Pet Souls of your choice. And this is effectively a Pet Soul Stone box where you get 100 souls out of each box. So 200 souls here, huge chunks of Chaos Particle as both, some of the levels and this Gift of the Sanctuary. All in all, some pretty nice rewards. Alright, then moving on to a skim of the quest list. You can pause here if you want a full glimpse of the tiny details, but the important piece here for most people, I believe, is the hidden task that you only get to see once you buy the golden ticket. But if you're deferring your purchase until there's a reward there's an event that rewards getting VIP points, you may be interested to see those before they're revealed to you. So that's going to be this column here that I have highlighted in the light blue. Otherwise, no big struggles, I think, in this task list. There are a few cases where we have these 20 soul stones of any hero, which can be a little bit harder than most in any given day if you're not at a point where you want to buy them out of the shop. But 20 is not too big of a deal. And then in the longer running tasks, this section here is for 3-day, and this final set of columns is the 7-day tasks. We do have one of them where you have to get 100 in a week. So those can be a bit of a challenge, but nothing too crazy here, like the old 50 souls out of the heroic chest or anything like that. Obviously that's no longer an option anyway. Alright, then last I'll take a look at the value out of the season. This is highly subject to change here because there are a couple of unknowns. Specifically, I'm not certain that the cost will be $45, and I don't really know the value of those explorer moves, which is, if it is like the vault minus a grand prize, then maybe that's only something like 100 each. If there is a totem in the vault, then, that's going to be a couple 100,000 emeralds in total. I have them entered as just 100 emeralds right now, so that could go way, way up if there's a totem at the end, or, that might be about right. Then also the Gift of the Sanctuary I have valued at about 200,000 emeralds. Really, it's valued at 29,300 chaos particles, which are usually worth 7 emeralds each. But if you have all your pets maxed out, then that'll be in exchange for 100k instead. But anyway, after those disclaimers, the ratio relative to a 4x emerald sale is very strong. So again, like usual, my advice is that if you're at the spending level where you might put this kind of money into 4x emerald sale, you're better off getting this season ticket instead. The resource types are a little more fixed for you, but it's almost 6 times better if my assumptions are accurate. And kind of at worst, if maybe for whatever reason you don't care about chaos particles at all, or because you've got all of your pets maxed out in that resource type, then you can exchange that Gift of Dominion for 100k emeralds, and then that's by itself already better than what a 4x emerald would provide, or even the occasional 5x sale that we have been seeing lately. Alright, so that's what I've got so far. We'll know a little bit more in tomorrow's live stream. But for those of you coming here for the earliest peek into things, hopefully this gives you a nice starting point. Alright, thanks for tuning in, and I'll talk to you later.